everyone, welcome. Now we're being challenged by the moon. I have a message here. Let's take a look at it, a quick look, and then we're going to discuss some things and get a message to go with a message. Right now, we are being challenged by the moon. Moon challenge. This is where we begin our challenge. We're being challenged right now to connect, to pull the light together, concepts of the light together. And how are we doing that? Through our knowledge. This is the creating of new patterning and the end of karmic patterning, connected to karmic wounds and the devil energies and darkness. We're creating with patterning of the light, new patterns connected to us and our relationship with the divine. We go within. We study knowledge. We feel called to study. We're working with the divine within here. We expand, which with judgment, and this is working with our ancestors, loved ones that have crossed over, people that are part of our path we are connected to. They're helping us with this transformation. We allow the change. We allow the rebirth. We allow the new beginning. Here we begin manifesting the great revolution, our great revolutions. Freedom Town. How are we doing so? We have the feminine's journey. Her connections, as we know, we're connecting up here. She's connecting the disconnection between the masculine and feminine, and right now she's feeling trapped. She's feeling trapped, but she's not trapped because we know she's going to go within, she's going to study up here. Now, after all the studying, after working with the divine on the new patterning, where we're going, we're not in lack of here, we're not in lack of connection. We rest, we recoup. We are gifted the clarity. And that transforms us into the Queen of Cups energy. We've changed here. We've changed with this Two of Wands. We've allowed transformation. And now we're working with the cup. And look at that dragon is with us now. And that dragon is shrunken down in size and sitting there and is our friend, helping us in order to expand and create here with the oneness. Moving on to the masculine. The masculine making connections within with the cup. The connection to the divine. What are we seeing through here? What illusion are we seeing through? Thanks to La Luna. Because she's activating our gifts. She's also activating deeper levels of our love and light. Our clarity. And that dragon right now, it's waiting for us to pick love. And it's waiting for us to face our authentic truth. And that's what the masculine is doing here. We have the King of Swords. And here, with judgment, we've got the Four of Wands. And this is rebirthing the stability of the light. And this is having the strength to do so. We're building new kingdoms. And look, La Luna's right there, the moon's right there. She's helping us to see our way home, to see our way to these communities and these new kingdoms. We're building connection. They're communities. They're filled with light. These are communities that are filled with light, love. And this is what happens here. As you can see, that dragon and the masculine, they're besties. They're companions. And the children are here playing. And that's end goal here with change. Now, let's get our messages. Spirits, guides, Mother Earth, Father Sky, Grandmother Moon, Grandfather Sun, elements earth, air, water, fire, star nation, and creation. Please be with us today for healing, harmonization, and the raise and vibration that we all need to keep going. Thank you. Amen. So we know that the moon is challenging us through events that are happening in our life, situations that are happening in our life, but it's through the water. We're being activated through the water. And that's through the energy of Aquarius, the star. We're being tempered. We're being shown the light. That's where we're being shown the light, the new patterns, our connection to the divine, our divinity, our truth. And we know the sun's message is just be your true self. Just set your true self free. What's your beliefs? What resonates with you? What makes you feel authentic tune? What makes you hum? What puts you in the vibration of creation? So you're humming. And that doesn't mean everything's perfect. No, not everything's perfect, but we're transmuting. We're transmuting the darkness into light. And we use the darkness for more fuel in order to create more light. And that's part of our mission work. And that's how we're really going to take the dark ages and transform them into the light. We're the builders, right? The creators. And we're building the stability right now, the foundation. And we're shifting things with the connection. And Neptune has a lot to do with everything, as well as Venus. Venus is hanging with the moon. She's hanging with La Luna. And she's hanging with the moon to remind us of love. To remind us to pick love within the cup. It's time. And it's time to break our disconnections and to go within. To stop with this transformation. You know, it's like we're so busy looking without in order to say, you know, we need to materialize, we need to gain all these connections, all these materials, all these things to have, and then we'll be happy. But that's not what this is about. This is about going within, bringing the light within, transformation, and then bringing the light without, and transformation. And the full moon is in Leo, and with the full moon being in Leo, that's going to mean we're going to be tested with our strength to face the darkness, our darkness, and transform with more of our light, and to show more compassion, to show more kindness, because we know that's how we really transform with the lion's energy. And it's also about, you know, this Leo energy goes out in the public arena and is able to remove their mask and be authentic self. And that authentic self within the public arena, it activates and changes people within the environment. And people start popping off, and people start activating, and people start transforming through our light, through our expansions. And we know we're transforming. That's why we've been shown this pain. We've been shown this darkness. So we can create something different. We're going down a different path. Now, let's get some messages. Let's see what's happening here. And the star is here. And so is Spirit. Hello, Spirit. Thank you for joining us. So we are making connections with Temperance and the star. And you know what? I couldn't have said it any better myself. This is what they keep showing me. These are the cards they keep showing me. They keep showing me Temperance and the star. And in fact, I'm going to put it like this, because this is how it goes. Temperance and the star. Remember, we're being activated through being challenged. And it's through the waters of our emotions, the oceans of emotions within us. And it's connected to our gifts. And that's grounding the heavens to the earth. This is chakra, healing, flow, transformation. And the child is here. The child is here. And that's why I have the lovely patch tarot. I needed to get me some patch tarot today. because the child's here. We need the child. We know that. That was also the message from the sun, because the child's gonna allow us to change perspective and see things from a different angle, and we need to see ourselves from a different angle right now. We need to see ourselves from a different light, to face these lower vibrational things, this darkness, and to transmute it. Here with the Hermit, we have the Seven of Cups, and with Judgment, we have the Way. That's what we're doing here with the energy of the Hermit and our studies. We're seeing through this illusion of what's in the cup. We're studying right now. Which cup do we pick? What connection do we make? How do we transform? What ending do we have in order to create again? And your heart knows, your intuition knows, deep down you know. And it's connected to Judgment, and we need to trust. We need to find our trust here. And when we do, we find the way and we pray. We have to trust first, because that's what activates the connection. And then we pray in order to manifest. Because now we're going to change. We're about to shift here. And we do shift. Here it is. The great evolution, our revolutions, resurrection. And we're resurrected, because we know that's what this is about right here. Judgment is connected to our resurrection, and we have connected the masculine and feminine. We've rebirthed here. We've transformed. And that's what we're setting out to do. It's beautiful. Now let's see how the feminine is doing so. Well, she's finding her truth. She's finding the connection with the masculine energy. Becoming analytical with the light, with the perception. And this is that energy of the child present, and we've changed angle, we've changed perception. There's no disconnection here. That's an illusion. Love is love. You know, our sacred chords are our sacred chords. And we know they can't be cut. They're part of us as we are a part of them. Alright, I'm gonna put these cards out. And you know what? I'm just gonna finish, then we're gonna discuss here. Right, I needed 2 cards. Oops, got 2 cards, and here we go. Now, after we've changed angles, we've shifted our perception, we understand we are love. We cannot separate from our counterpart. Even though we may be in separation right now, that's because it's in order to transform. It's part of our mission. It's part of our path. And in divine timing, it will all activate. But we keep doing the work. This is where we're not in lack of. We realize, we're not in lack of. Just because we're in separation, we don't focus on the lack of. Because what you focus on grows. You focus on mastering yourself. You focus on getting to work. It's about this space. This is where we focus, because then we're growing our light. And when we grow our light, we are in the energy of the lighthouse, and we are that lighthouse that's beaming that light. And that's, the beacon, the light that symbolizes, come home, my light's on. And we get back to work with our 3 of Pentacle pals. We connect to our divinity, our divine blueprint, our patterning. Decoding something. We're decoding something here. We're working on something. And when we finally break ourselves free, and we allow ourselves rest and recoup. We know the sun is here. Well, the sun is really here. There's the 10 of Cups. There's the bridge to new earth. We're just going to rest. We're just going to recoup. And there's the bridge to what we've been building. This new space. This new foundation of the light that we're going to build off of and grow from. And we know that when we transform from the Four of Swords energy and we connect to the Queen of Cups, and we're connected to our gifts, the oneness and love and nurturing, well, look at that. That cup connects us to the lovers and the connection between the masculine and feminine. And you know the feminine is holding the cup. She's holding that cup. The inner child has done healing. And this is telling thy truth. This is, you know, your counterpart is connected to your truth. So the closer you get to your truth, an authentic truth, the closer you get to your counterpart. So really, you know, it's not like, oh, it's just going to be perfect. Everything's just going to be perfect. I just need to do this, and get this, and this, and, you know, maybe color my hair and go for a run, and I'm going to eat this, and, you know, no, it's like, no, I'm going to go within. I'm going to work on myself within. I'm going to work on my self-growth. I'm going to work on my truth. I'm going to work on getting closer to the light. I'm going to work with the divine. I'm going to get on mission. I'm going to be in service. I'm going to shed my light, share my light. Here we go. We're all going to feed. We're all going to vibe. We're all going to create. We're all going to harmonize. And the closer you get to yourself, the closer you get to your counterpart. And the closer your counterpart gets to their truth, the closer they get to you. And then, well, the masculine. The masculine is about to change misfortune to fortune. Because this is about authentic tune. And when the masculine plays their authentic tune, vibration changes, truth. This is connected to the divine, to the light. New patterning. The sword and the ancients, and the energy of the ancients. And we know when the masculine faces their truth with the King of Swords, there is success. Crossing over the bridge, walking through the gates. Like, we are so connected to the divine here, to the light. We're lit because it's our truth. Success. Woo, woo. Everyone's celebrating. I'm celebrating too. And so is Venus. I love it. There's Venus right there. And we know Venus has everything to do with this right now. Neptune. Neptune's helping us to pick up that cup and see our fantasies and create. And Venus is helping us to pick love out of that cup. That's the moon challenge. Now, here with the Four of Wands, we have now stopped destroying ourselves. We've stopped destroying ourselves here. We're in Genesis. We're no longer in destruction. We're in Genesis now. We're building stability of the light. We're building a foundation to build off of. For the generations to continue to evolve off of the light. And here with the Emperor, we're no longer regression. We're no longer in regression. We are in advancement because we've expanded. We've connected the masculine and feminine and child. And I want you to see that. We've connected the masculine, feminine, child. The Merkaba is here. It's in working order. It's rotating counterclockwise. That means we've created holistic health. We're in the energy of holistic healing. Being activated in our environments, within us. And it's connected to Mother Earth. And it's connected to our new patterning. And there is the phoenix rising from the ashes. And you can see we have achieved wholeness. And this is connected to the sun's energy. The Emperor. Look at that sunlight that is just beaming from his chest. And right now it's all about the Tower. And that's connected to Uranus, the Great Awakener. And Uranus is connected to the energy of Aquarius. Now, Aquarius used to rule Saturn. But now, the Lord of Karma now rules the Great Awakener. And that's what we're being awakened to, our truth, our light, the divine, and what we came here to create, and what we came here to burn away, to watch burn away, in order to feel and expand. We needed to feel this in order to be pushed and pulled to create new patterning, to expand. And it has to do with our courage. We're going to have courage to be heart-centered, to heal and battle back. We are warriors of the earth because we are builders of the light. We are warriors of the earth because we're builders of the light. Well, we've got the King of Discs. We're determined now. The sun is here. We know that. And we have the child. We're in the energy of possibilities. The child is here. We've connected to spirit. We're in creation. And the Queen of Cups, the Queen of Pentacles is here. And she's come here to support the masculine energy. And you know what? We're going to put it like this. She's come here to support the masculine energy in the expansion. Yin and yang, in flow, counterparts. Wholeness achieved. And she's reflecting love. She's reflecting her authentic tune and truth. She's connecting to the energy of the heavens. She's got the energy of the whole zodiac right there. She's studying the solar system. She's studying the planets. She's studying the stars. She's studying the earth. She's studying the rhythm. She's studying the cycles. She's studying her environment. She's studying her environment within. She's studying her environment without. She's connected to the waters. She's actually working with the waters. And it's connecting her to her tree of life. And her tree of life is activating. And it's activating with her divinity. And something new is being created here between the masculine and feminine. And it's abundance. It's connection. And it is also the Six of Pentacles. The generosity, balance achieved with our karmic scales. So we've achieved connection and our abundance. Masculine, feminine, child. And we've also achieved the balancing of our karmic scales, generosity, positive charge. And look at that. Look at that new moon. Look at that moon. That moon is pulling us to transform through the waters, to activate through the waters, to find strength. And look, it's the Taurus. And you can even look at it like we're going to be using the Taurus energy in order to ground. And we know the Taurus and Venus are connected. Taurus rules Venus, as well as I think it's co-ruled with Libra. Now, let's see what's being activated. What's being activated? Oh, higher self is here. Higher self with the moon. The Three of Orbs. This is what our activation is. On a dark and stormy background, three dull, gloomy orbs form a trinity in the sky. To the left, dark skies and clouds threaten a rainstorm, but on the right, on the horizon, the sun shines through. A fierce bolt of lightning, symbol of illumination, shoots down from the heavens, striking two opposing orbs and surrounding the third, which sits lower on the horizon. It is a problematic card filled with the obscurities of the mind's own illusions. Oh, of the mind's own illusions. Through the dark hour of the soul, when all appears to be dim and the mind's eye is clouded to the vision of the higher purpose of difficult or painful experiences of life. The light of understanding is within your grasp. Divine wisdom is laced through experience. When we are able to fully understand that where there is darkness, there is light too, we begin to transmute the suffering into a learning experience. The card invites us to conquer the mind's focus on pain and loss and look into the light. Where can we transform our thoughts into acceptance and forward motion? And this is where we're going to be in the energy of what we're creating. And this is what we focus on grows. If you're going to focus on sickness, you're going to grow sickness. But if you're going to focus on peace and happiness, you're going to grow peace and happiness. Moving beyond the uncertainties of 2, what new element is taking shape in your mind and stirring you emotionally? What core beliefs or convictions have to be let go of in order to allow the possibility of a whole new paradigm to come forward? What is being added to your perception that allows you to form new and more complex ideas? How can you accept the pain of your loss and learn from it as a process of your soul's progression? What fear of separation or infidelity is causing you to suffer? What new insights have you gained from this process? And this is the moon. This is the moon pushing us to transform through the waters, and it's through pain. Because how else are we going to transform it? We have to feel it. We're going to feel our pain to transform it. And we're going to use that pain and we're going to transform it into love. And we're going to pick love. And Venus is here. She's helping us. Let's just get a message from the moon. La Luna. What do you have to say? So it's really important. Your pain's telling you something right now. What is your pain telling you? Because your pain is part of your activation. Your pain is part of your transformation. But now it's time to turn that pain into fuel and fire. Like this Sage of Flames. The Sage of Flames is going to use that pain as fuel and fire for transformation. Ooh. Here we go. Wow, picture from Cancer to Cancer, ruled by Pluto and Neptune. And Pluto and Neptune are transforming. Lord of the Underworld, planet of extremes, sex, death, and rebirth. And Neptune, the planet of illusions, the planet of artistry, the feminine energy, creation, with the cups, right? With the water. Decorated vase or pitcher is fashioned in the shape of a head of a woman. The tresses of her flowing light blue hair transform into pale streams of water that are caught in bowls on either side of the pitcher. The bowls are held by 2 seated, sad-looking figures with their backs to one another. Atars, Eye of the Lion. The combining in this mansion of the 2 outer planets, powerful Pluto and ethereal Neptune, suggests enormous imagination and sensitivity, together with an idealistic desire to spread your beliefs and dreams to the whole world. This mansion signifies compassion and positive assistance to those in trouble. Drawing this card, you have the ability to sense the needs of those around you and be able to provide for them through caring and empathetic imagination. This card denotes the ability to sympathize easily with the situations and feelings of others, to do something actively to help them out. And that's how the moon's activating us. That's how the moon's activating us to be in service and using the energies of Pluto and Neptune. Woo! I love it. I want to thank you for joining me here. I'm ready to go. I'm set up for this moon challenge. Much love and healing vibes sent your way to create with today. See you soon.